Hello my friends, and welcome to another First Impressions video. This time it is Vigilantes. So, first things first, I'm just gonna turn down the music. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Haha. So I received an email from Timeslip Studios, which is the makers of Vigilantes, and they were saying, "Oh, you want to check out our new game, Prometheus Wept, which they're doing a Kickstarter for." And part of the email was like, "From the makers of Vigilantes," and I was like, "Well, I've never played Vigilantes, so how about we start with Vigilantes?" And so here I am playing Vigilantes. Anyway. What I will do is, let's see, there's a banner here for Prometheus Wept here. I'll pop a link in the description for both this game and Prometheus Wept, so you guys can find information if you like the game and you want to support their Kickstarter. But without any further ado, let's kick off this game. Oh, the developer also said that he'll be in the comments to answer any questions, which is pretty cool. Soft-boiled, vigilante, hard-boiled, and hero. Enemy level up speed, combat difficulty, gang income bonus. Let's go. I like my meatballs spicy. Your name. If you're not sure what it is, find out, then resume playing. Okay. So we have skills, and a very Fallout-looking skills page. Utility, prowess, leadership, instinct, fleetness, toughness. 6 stats. Okay, let's close this tutorial. Start the game! Choose a close combat build, choose a firearms build, okay. Create, repair, and heal. Okay. Team enhancing perks. AP per turn, max AP, initiative, and armor class. This also affects max AP. Okay, can't go below 3. Okay, that increases max AP by 1. Okay, so we've got like break points. 1 point adds 1 AP here, but then the next point doesn't. And neither does the next one. And neither does the next one. But then that one adds 1. Right, every point of this I think adds 1 AP. Ah, no, so there's some sort of... This adds AP quicker. There's some sort of underlying calculation on AP. With these kind of games, I always feel like having lots of AP is the most powerful strategy. That's always been my opinion. Presence. Okay. I wonder if we could build a leader in this game, actually. Man, character creation pages are like my, they're always my undoing. Okay, so that's a breakpoint for 2 extra AP. Seems like a good spend. Influence radius. We have armor class here, which feels very D&D. Okay, that's the break point for 7 extra AP per turn. Instinct effects. Skill points for firearms, but doesn't seem to affect derived stats apart from crit chance. And I guess bladed damage. It's another stat affecting skill. Let's grab some leadership, because I'm probably going to need to be able to trade. Being able to shoot and being able to buy a good weapon is usually a good idea. Alright, let's go with this. Alright.
Again, as no rabbit holes in sight Saturday afternoon in Riker. A final item for a skiing trip I'd never get to take. An unfamiliar cut through the quiet side of town to slip the bustle. Then came the scream. Carried on wings of adrenal edge, lurid as a pulp anthology, and utterly genuine. I took the corner, walked right into the tail end of violent mugging. Scald of panic, something chill uncoiling in my gut. A detached, ironically inclined part of my brain bugging me about how this would make one hell of a tourism poster. Come to Riker, bring a bodyguard, and a machine gun. I wanted to walk, keep moving, pretend I hadn't seen. I couldn't. I still don't know why. Maybe sympathy, maybe contempt for the Hood's world of cheap violence. Maybe it was about ideas and the things we humans owe one another. Either way, it amounted to the same. Another idealist lining up to have his ticket punched. Blood thundering, hand balling to a fist, not empty but gripping something pliant, textured, something unconsciously removed from its wrapping. Something bought for a skiing trip I'd never get to take. The more introspective of my friends, the ones who shared the days of carnage and pain, had been known to remark on the synchronicity of the moment, the mask, the man, and the things that came after. Significant wasn't how it felt at the time. Wool-catching stubble, stifling breath that was already hard to come by, as someone else's hand tugged the mask down over my face. I'm not going to lie, tell you how calm and ready I was, because I'd also have to warn against believing the words of masked strangers.
Okay, that's a pretty cool intro. Like, in terms of writing and voice acting, that's very good writing, especially for an indie game. I've heard worse voice acting in plenty of bigger budget titles. That is for certain. Little early for Halloween. Keep moving, pal. I sure hope I have a gun. Feign indifference to the threat. I have the presence. Oh, they both got demoralized. You could be a psychopath or a spec ops soldier. Based on your highest party bypass skill, you have a 75% chance of repositioning. Should you fail, your initiative will be reduced by 1 for this encounter. Well, to be fair, I have a really high initiative anyway because of my agility, so let's go with yes. Success! But do I have a gun? Or am I just running at this guy? Oh, I do have a gun, so maybe I shouldn't have moved closer. Reload for 3 AP. Hey, the handgun costs 4 AP to shoot, which means with my 8 AP I actually get to shoot twice. %0 chance to hit activates Overwatch, 50% chance to hit activates Overwatch, 75% chance to hit activates Overwatch. Oh, so I guess you can Overwatch your handgun. Ah, he actually holds the gun up when you... Oof! Well, that just ruined his day. %23 chance to be interrupted. Can I just move? AOO, 20%. I'm going to presume that that's a chance of being attacked, trying to get out of dodge. Got it. Oh! I did in fact get interrupted. But you know what? That's okay. Wow, this guy's kung fu fighting. The name's Doc. You're a doctor? He's called Doc, he must be. No. He's a vet, which is the same as being a doctor when you're dealing with animals like these. Man is more ape than any ape. Are they really still moaning after being shot like that? A giggle doc. Click the above button to use the highest party surveillance skill to locate hidden items or items dropped by enemies which are not immediately visible. Oh, there's items in these cars. We're just robbing the nearby cars.
Shit! Shit! Can't feel anything. Tell me it ain't bad, Doc.
I already told you. Gut shot. About a dozen pieces of buck lodged in your abdomen.
Oh shit. That's bad, right? Right?
It ain't a week in the sun with margaritas.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Gotta give me something
you can't feel anything, remember? That's because you are dosed to the damn eyeballs of nitrous. Quit fighting it and let me work. Ain't got all day.
You're drunk. Oh man, you're drunk! I'm gonna die!
Sober or steady hands. Pick one.
Okay, but what if the juice wears off the minute I pass out? I'll feel every cut of the scalpel! You gotta give me something stronger, man!
Oh sure, anything for a pal. Let me just hook you up with a redneck anesthetic. The deluxe of the deluxe. Don't you worry, it's on the house.
Thanks, Doc. You the best. Wait. That looks like a mallet to me.
Uh-huh.
That looks like a mallet to me. Uh-huh. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it looks like skills are going up by themselves a little bit here. Okay. Character screen allows you to view and improve your character. I'm going to presume that that is what we are looking at right now. Perks. %50 AP for this turn, but lose you next turn. Allows party characters to delay their turn at no AP cost. Fast off the blocks. Passive bonus. +3 initiative. Toughness 5, medicine 35. Restore 50% HP more quickly when resting. Available perks. Unavailable perks. Okay, interesting. I'm going to presume that I need to level up somehow, but I actually don't see experience anywhere. Unless I didn't get any experience for that first battle. Repair time, 7 minutes. Unload this weapon. 8 out of 8. 32 rounds. Utility, medkit, 2 AP, 10 healing. Is that a utility? Well, it certainly isn't an armor. Oh, it's under here, under equipped, I guess. Does this count as a utility? Blunt weapon, 8.8. 9.8, 4 AP. 4 AP. 3 AP. Toggle the lethality mode this character starts combat in. Okay, so you can do non-lethal, I guess. Okay, it's just inventory management stuff. Wow, got a whole like weapons upgrade system as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna spend 7 minutes repairing my gun because I'm gonna presume that letting it go down is a bad idea. Okay. I seem to have just started the next fight without really intending to. This time it's the Mafia. Okay. There's just a little tutorial text box under where my face is, so I've just got to be a little bit aware of that. Sets adjacent tiles on fire. I'm going to presume that these guys are just going to come running straight at me, so let's go with... Looks like there's a cover system as well.
Got it.
Now, how do I actually put Overwatch on? Okay, there we go. Interestingly, they just ran straight at me there. Well, shoot him. Shot him! 44% chance to be interrupted. Can I switch to a melee weapon? I'm going to presume no. Snapshot, normal shot. Oh, I missed. That's bad news. I am about to get smacked around. Could have tried to lure them to one of these barrels or whatever, but I guess it's fine. Oof. Okay. That was a fiasco, that was. Going behind cover for the Overwatch did not work out for me. Also, I'm not 100% sure that the Overwatch actually triggered there. You did those guys a solid, good for you. Well, suit yourself. The mob, you're in their territory. I think all they have to do to make you their property is take a leak on you. They're businessmen on some primitive level after all. Okay, so I think this guy is our new weapons dealer. Item cache not found! I just didn't have the skills.
28th of September 2016. Agent John Street. Report ID ZX9 422. We busted up the biggest cigarette smuggling ring in existence. The payoff, a name, Cuda. An organization Grunt revealed under duress that it's an abbreviation of Barracuda. Alias aside, all we know is he's male, Caucasian, north of 55, and has the sort of smile people disappear around. Following the disintegration of the ring, Cuda went underground for nearly a decade, before turning up at the head of a medium-scale opium production operation near the northern border of Myanmar. He disappeared again, status unknown, after what appears to have been a industrial dispute with a competitor. Cuda surfaced again 3 months ago, this time at the helm of a black market operation smuggling low-quality firearms to conflict hotspots around the globe. Damn things were almost as dangerous to the Tin Pot militiamen wielding them as the unfortunates they were pointed at. Intel suggests he's operating out of Riker. Been on this guy's tail for almost 20 years. We're close. I can feel it. And that's what Agent Street would have to say about me. Were he still around to say it.
Kuda Matata. You can now access the shop, projects, and facilities. Okay, alright. So we had to do that to actually unlock. Okay, so that is the next mission button. And my level has actually gone up a little bit, so that's good too. Yeah, getting locked in melee with some enemies is not a good idea. Evidently, it is not a good idea. Okay, let's repair my gun. My first machete. Baby's first machete. Sell items. I really don't need all these hammers. Oh, there's a shop level too. Interesting. The Wealth of Nations, utility item, buy for -8%, sell for +8%, doesn't need to be equipped. 651 euros. We're using euros actually. This is, I mean, normal for me as a European, but a bit weird to see a game that's in euros. Especially a game about gun crime. Which is actually quite rare in Europe. Relatively speaking, you know, to the rest of the planet. Mechanical parts. That's used in those weapon upgrades. Weapon parts. 65 euros. Padding. Carbon fiber. Medical supplies. Probably be wise to buy that book. Taking damage reduces your max HP. Resting restores your max HP. Okay, I have no injuries, so that's fine. Facilities. Library. Gym site. Surgery site. This feels like a game that is, you know, it's got loads of depth, it would seem, with what you can buy and what you can do. Okay, so if I were to take that off and put... Ah, right, I see the issue here. You only have 2 slots, it would seem. So if you equip a melee weapon, you can't have a medkit. Although considering a medkit restores just 10 HP, which doesn't seem a lot compared to my 35 HP, maybe having a weapon in hand would be a good idea. Eurocorp Hades. I guess the benefit of the medkit is it costs only 2 AP to use, which means that depending on your AP, you can probably... Because I'm using 4 AP to shoot twice, but I guess if you had less AP, you would be able to shoot once and heal. Although my melee combat skill is pretty poor, so... But it looks like it does improve on usage. So, projects. Here you can create new items. Okay. Let's rest for 1 hour just to see... Okay, that does actually restore my HP by a little bit. Alright, let's go. I guess the only thing about the game I don't like, or well, don't like is it's a bit too strong of a word, but there's sort of... The text is kind of a bit generic and maybe a little bit on the small side as well. Especially with like in combat, the old floaty numbers seem to be kind of squished. It's also a good spot for an ambush. The mafioso has the look of a man who's broken many things, animate and inanimate, in his life, and hasn't lost much sleep about it. Give us the keys and cargo, or we can give you a few touches to make it look convincing and send you on your way. What is option B? It's difficult to describe. It's one of those things that loses much of its colour in translation, comrade. Be best if I demonstrate. I'm a quick learner, go ahead. His accent is as thick as Serbian ice. Well, maybe not for much longer. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan or you'll be floating in the tide. Attempt to discreetly alert the driver to your presence. Bypass. Discreetly alert the driver to your presence. So I guess this is without the skill and this is with the skill, but I actually have good bypass. At least, I guess, for this point in the game. In that it's not the, you know, the default level. Evening, fellas. 2 enemies distracted. Oh shit, it's him. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to me. You are on the path to destruction. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha 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 ha. Does this guy have a gun, or is he just melee? I don't know. Ah, right. This sort of like, there's like a filter over everything, like a fuzzy TV filter. It kind of gets a bit distracting on my eyes after a while. I don't know if there's any way to turn it off. I know it's part of the gritty look. Is this it? Oh, no, film grain. Oh, that's better. I appreciate the film grain, like, for the themic thing, but it just destroys my eyes after a while. Switch to next attack type. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to switch weapon. How do I switch weapon? I have both weapons equipped, so how do I switch? Aha! Ah, your fist is actually available, so you could melee without a melee weapon. 46% chance to hit. It also says that they're distracted, but I don't know how I can see what that does. Like, these guys have all got status effects on them, but I can't seem to hover over them or anything. Oops, I've somehow given up my turn there.
I cannot.
He cannot.
Doing it.
Yeah, I don't know how you see the status effects of other characters. 36 and 48. She's got a gun and he's got a hammer. I'm going to presume that she's going to start shooting next turn.
Got it. Got it.
Hey, that was a good hit. Have you got another weapon? No. Just fisticuffs.
Da, doing it.
$36 and $55. $55 is pretty good for this range.
Got it.
%. Come on, man, nail his ass. There's not supposed to be a hole there. What is that pose? That is the most fabulous death pose I've ever seen in a game. Look at it. That's amazing. I don't think it's intended for him to be doing a Charlie Chaplin style death pose. That's pretty good. I can definitely approve of that.
Got it.
Character screen. Focuses on the flea area. Inventory. Okay, let's just leave. Oh! Damn. He took a hit there. She's in the open, so...
Got it.
Holy crap, she's accurate.
Da, doing it.
For some reason I'm missing an action point at the start of this turn. Okay, that ought to ruin our day. Oh, we got her. I think a wise man pulls out the old turkey carver here and
Got it.
gets up close. Oof. I'm tensing up here because he's one shot away from dead. Got him. Or her. My skill in bypass has increased.
For country, for justice, for a better tomorrow. Чушь собачья. All they had to do was put a gun in my hand, assure me I was fighting for big things.
He's Russian, so he's got to have an AKM or an
My
AK-47.
men and I would take care of the rest. Naive. So naive. Yet while I was out fighting for big things, so was Andre in his own different way. Perhaps the protest march turned ugly, as the news reporters say. But perhaps it did not. Either way, I know that my brother did not lower himself to violence. Had I been there, the blow from the riot policeman's baton would not have landed. I would not be here, standing over his motionless form, in a small windowless room with a bulky rasping machine pushing air into his lungs. Today they will switch his life off. A life younger, less hard, yet so much brighter than mine. After the funeral, I found this policeman. He pleaded to striking out blindly in fear. He pleaded non-lethal intent. And then he pleaded for his life. I now understand something more of violence, how it takes and gives nothing back. But I heard not his pleas, and so I gave away another part of myself.
Alright. We got a broody Russian. Sweet. He has pretty solid combat stats, and he is slightly better at trade than me. We have a relationship with him rather than a reputation. Okay, sweet. The gang intel screen provides a summary of intel you have on each gang. You need to interrogate incapacitated enemies or search the bodies of dead ones. I love the chalkboard style here, actually. That's quite cool. Okay, I guess I don't have any prisoners at the moment. I mean, I've been shooting everybody, so... I need to start ticking the don't show again button because the tutorial keeps on popping up every time. Okay, let's repair his gun. Everything costs time, so I'm going to presume that as time passes, the enemies get more, you know, gain strength or become more of a pain in the ass to deal with. Which is actually how all the best games do it. Ones that try and auto-balance or scale to your position are always garbage. Sorry to say, but... auto-scale is just a complete waste of time. Okay, I guess unless I want to upgrade my gun. Okay, so the first one increases it from 10.4 to 11.2. So this gun does not really have much in the way of exciting upgrades. To be fair, it's a handgun. Not a very good one. Blam! Now that's what I call gunpowder. Oh man, that's cool. Okay, alright, so... I guess there isn't much point in upgrading right now. I guess I should just carry on playing. But before we do, I guess it would be wise to put an hour's sleep in. New edition of the City Review is available. What was that? try and kill these tutorials. Okay, so I don't really have the money for any facilities or anything right now. Nothing in the shop seems worth our attention. Okay. Time is of key importance in Vigilantes. Gangs do not passively wait around. You win a race with them for supremacy. Especially above Vigilante difficulty. Three danger level 1 districts are revealed. Attack these districts first rather than spending time running surveillance. Use the danger level display button below the map to locate these districts. Criminals level up over time, and each gang has a strategic AI which governs recruitment, racket building, and the purchase of upgrades to improve equipment, troop level, and cash flow. If gangs are left to their own devices, they will flourish economically and develop their combat capabilities rapidly. If you become severely outclassed, it may be impossible to win. Okay, there's lots of tutorial there. Oh. Intel level for this district is 14%. This district is occupied by the survivalist. This district's danger level is 1. Do I have to like... Can I hold the box there? There we go. Start a surveillance operation. Launch a tactical mission. Okay, so that's what it was telling me is... danger level of Rikers districts, if we know what they are. Potential allies, that's what these spots are. Okay, can I make this box go away? No, it's just... Alright, let's just launch a tactical mission, because why not? Ambushed. Repositioning is not really that helpful because you can't seem to reposition very far. Okay, these guys are miles away. Fine. Let's enter Overwatch and see what happens. Okay, I should have set that to wait, I suppose. Man, you're not a very good shot, are you? Off. Oh, that was a good hit. I should probably just put him on normal shot mode, because he doesn't have enough AP to shoot twice. Here they come, boys.
Da, doing it.
Okay, fall back. He's running. Ah.
Got it.
Normal shot. I should crouch first. Don't know if that actually helps me shoot. 39.
Negative.
Okay, well I'm getting shot. Wow, I actually hit him.
Got it.
Oof.
Da, doing it.
Yeah, these guys seem to be better shots than me.
Got it.
Much better shots than me. Man, they are consistently hitting me. And I guess there's no way to retreat. Okay, the fleet area is the other side of the map.
Da, doing it.
Maybe the game started playing this dramatic music because it knew I was outgunned in a big way. I am playing on the hardest difficulty just to get a feel for, you know, how much challenge there's going to be. It seems like my injuries are killing my AP here. Yeah.
Da, doing it.
Got it.
Gonna try and lure them into the drum.
Da, doing it.
Got it.
Wow, that was a big fat miss. And now I think I am dead.
Da, doing it.
Got it.
I don't know if I have a shot from here. Nope. I can only presume that these guys have just got massively better stats, and that their stats are also affecting their ability to evade my shooting. So the game is very stats derived.
Got it.
I'm hoping that means that this...
Negative.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, now I'm dead.
Da, doing it. I cannot.
Oh, he missed. Let's see how much this does. Okay. Ouch, he didn't like that. Okay, you don't just lose, though. Okay, so if you lose, you don't just lose. You're actually just sent back here. And I presume that you will then have to rest. And all that good stuff. Looking at the weapon upgrades... the only thing that you can upgrade is damage... critical chance. Oh no, this is bonus chance to hit, right? So you can increase chance to hit a little bit, but it's not much. I get the feeling that early on you might be better off trying to run melee and then switching to firearms. Well, I was hoping to actually do a level up, but we're kind of out of time already. It's already been an hour. Would you believe it? Sprained ankle. Got away with a sprained ankle. I guess that's where the surgery comes in. My relationship with him went down because we got our asses kicked, I guess. Okay, so one thing I would say is, and I am playing on the hardest difficulty here, so I'm sure it'd be much easier to hit your enemies in different modes. It looks to me as if the calculations are done on hit chance based on your percentage to hit minus their evasion. Although evasion doesn't seem to be a stat here. It's not resilience. At least I don't think it is. But I was having immense difficulty hitting those guys. I was only getting like 50% chance to hit. Whereas I was, in the earlier battles, I was seeing like, 80, 70, 80, 90% chance to hit. So that would seem to indicate that people have a stat that otherwise prevents you from hitting them. Or reduces your chance to hit them. Which is probably armor class. Yeah, it's going to be armor class, isn't it? But how that interacts with percentage chance to hit, I don't know. Interestingly, I think I do have the 2 firearm stats. Yeah, obviously taking an early game loss is going to hurt you. I'm wondering whether there was any other places to go. So that's the survivalist. Which, being military goons, makes you wonder if they're probably one of the worst ones to have to deal with early. It doesn't... Oh, here we go, look. Ah, this district is occupied by the Mafia. These guys would probably be easier to deal with. I probably picked the hardest one by mistake. And this is occupied by the Church of the Final Exodus. Whoever the hell they are. Alright, so you probably want to hit the Mafia first. Rather than hitting the survivalists. They're probably the most dangerous one. Probably. Yeah, I mean, looking at the ordering here, the Mafia is at the top, and then we have the Church, and then we have the survivalists, so I'm going to hesitate to suggest that the Mafia is the easiest to deal with and the survivalists are the hardest. I think the first level is going to mean a lot, most likely. So, we'll have a quick look, why not? We'll just waste time. This is just a first impressions anyway, so... It's not like I'm playing for real. And I kind of want to play for real now. Okay. Well, it looks like the same number of goons as last time.
Got it.
Oh, I hit it! Oh, there's 4 of them. I didn't even notice that one. Okay, he does not have enough AP really to shoot twice.
Da, doing it.
79, that's not bad. She now has no AP. I guess it costs me an AP to aim or something? I don't know, I seem to be short an AP here. Maybe I should have bought some grenades or something. Try again, I'll stand still this time. Oh! Well, he did stand still. I only have 7 action points, and I presume that's because of my injury. So injuries are going to be very impactful on how combat is going to go down.
Da, doing it.
Okay, he's already too injured to fight back.
Got it. Got it.
See if I can lure them into the barrel. Because I'm not going to win at trade.
Da, doing it.
Here I am gathering around the barrel like an idiot, but
Got
I
it.
should be able to move before they get around the corner. The action points for shooting and the action points for moving mean that it is almost impossible to move any significant distance and shoot.
Da, doing it.
Got it.
I think that hit. That looked like it hit.
Da, doing it.
Activate Overwatch at 50% chance to hit. 75. Oh, she ran past. Oh! Straight into my Overwatch. Okay, he now officially doesn't have enough AP to do anything. Oh, he stepped down. Let's pull my blade out. Stand here. Because I think that's going to impact their chance to do anything. Ah ha ha! Interrupted! Oh yeah, look, he put his gun away. Ow. Getting my ass smacked. But this guy is now burning. Well, I don't think he... Hey! Level up! Sweet. I don't think he was non-lethally taken care of.
Doing it.
I'll have to wait for him to get... I have to wait basically 2 turns for him to get AP. I'm just a way better shot than I am a melee combatant, but I'm just pulling my weapon out because it puts a disadvantage on him if he tries to move, which is exactly what just happened. Oh, and he tried it again. Oh, my pancreas. One. 95, goodbye. Okay, the Mafia was definitely the right place to go. Choose Interrogator. Tell me about the church, man. Play a friendly game of Russian roulette. Let's go. Okay, we didn't get any intel. We've got some firearms. And some medical supplies for a medical bay we don't have. Okay, let's have a look at leveling up. I was very interested to see what this game's leveling up is like. Okay, so you get +1 core stat. Which is obviously going to increase your other capabilities. That looks like it. I know that stats go up with use. So that, if all you get is a single stat point, and stats will go up with use on their own, that makes me wonder if the right thing to do is to just pump fleetness for the extra AP and armor class. Because it's one of these things, it was sort of the same issue with Fallout, in that in Fallout the best thing you can possibly do is pump agility. Because it increases your defense and attack simultaneously, and a character with 8 or 9 AP in Fallout is significantly more powerful than one that's only got 7 or 6, because of the ability to shoot twice, or to make, you know, aimed shots. Toughness also affects AP, but also gives you more HP to play with. Okay, well there's lots of perks to choose from. If they're following the Fallout formula, then your first perk will be at level 3. We'll see here that winning the mission has increased our relationship. This guy's fleetness is terrible. I had to see that the first injury that you can get impacts your AP. Either that or because of the difficulty level it decided to give me this particular injury. Or it could just be random. Alright, let's build a workshop just so we can have a look at this crafting system as well quickly. Oh, completed in 24 hours. Okay. Let's waste time then, just to have a look at the workshop, just out of pure interest. Okay, that list of things that have happened is kind of difficult to keep up with. Is there no way to bring it back? So a load of stuff happened and I actually... You seemingly just miss out on seeing what this... There was a whole list of things that happened here when I rested. But there's no way to bring that stuff up that I can see to actually read it. Because it disappears way too fast. So that would be one piece of feedback from me is the thing here said that there was like a new edition of the Riker City paper or something available, which who knows how you go ahead and read that. And it does not. And the other stuff there was, you know, the gangs doing various things, but it didn't seem to show me. Okay, so that's the newspaper. Yes, if you rest... I'm still building this workshop here. Completed in 16 hours. I'm just going to burn time for the sake of it. If you rest, stuff happens. And, gang character level has increased, the workshop has been built. Okay. Okay, you need workers to build stuff and crafting skill level and so on. So this is probably something that you would worry about later in the game or when you've got more money. But yeah, the status notifications on the right hand side here, they just disappear anywhere, and there seems to be no way to bring them back up. So unless you're winding through time very slowly, I guess it can be a little bit difficult to keep up with it. Alright, okay, that is it for now for first impressions. I'm quite impressed, actually. It seems really, really well thought out. The only thing about combat which sort of bothered me was that taking on higher level enemies just involved me getting wrecked, basically, and there seemed to be no way to escape the wreckaging. But the game doesn't seem to punish you too hard for losing a battle, so I guess you don't have to worry about that too much. And when you level up, you just seem to get a core stat point, which that would suggest to me, since skills go up with use, that might suggest to me that, like Fallout, the correct strategy is to pump either fleetness or toughness or both, get as many action points as possible, because more action points means more actions, means more attacks, means more experience usually, and also being able to shoot twice in a turn is a huge buff over only being able to shoot once, etc, etc, etc. You know, and the more and more AP you get, the more and more ability you have to just put out firepower. But hey, I mean, you obviously need... I mean, I pumped firearm skill expecting to need it, and I really did. Chance to hit is pretty, at least on this difficulty, is pretty difficult to deal with early on. Although, if we go back to the... If we go back to the main menu, yeah, it says it increases combat difficulty, enemy level up speed, combat difficulty, and gang income bonus. Players who enjoy combat and level grinding, more intel is required to find bosses, and you'll face 12 stronger lieutenants. Playtime 25 hours plus. Recommended, you'll face 9 lieutenants, less intel is required to find each gang's boss. No notable content will be missed. Playtime 15 to 25 hours. Okay, well, I was well impressed with this. I could easily see myself doing a campaign on this, actually. So be sure to check out my Patreon. Shameless plug. Because that's I've actually opened the suggestions for the next game. And these guys are making a new game called Prometheus Wept, which is cyberpunk. And there's a Kickstarter for it, so I'll put that in the description, and I'll let the developer know that I made this video anyway, because I always like to do first impressions on games for small developers who are making quality turn-based games. I could see myself losing a lot of time in this game, actually. It does smell to me a lot like Fallout Tactics, but I hated Fallout Tactics, but I'm just talking about the good things in Fallout Tactics, not the bad things. The bad part of Fallout Tactics was the whole traveling around. Like, they just cut the whole story out of the game, basically, and this game seems to have at least a reasonable amount of plot. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.